Well, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you rolled up on me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby.
What's up, good people? It's another beautiful Sunday here in the Carolinas for me and wherever you guys are at. I hope you're having a great day. I guess the fellas will be joining me shortly. If not, you probably just going to be on here and watching me rant for a long time, which is okay. I hope everybody's doing well. I want to do a self-check on everybody. So if you can hear me pretty good, please let me know in the comments that the sound is okay, that the picture's okay. I see we got people coming in. See we got a few followers coming in as we speak right now. So like I said, just in the comments, let me know everything is good. Let me know you hear the music. What's going on, Brooke? Appreciate you joining us. And like I said, this is going to be really tough discussion here. So let me go ahead and turn this music off. All right, man. What's up? What's up, everybody? This your boy Big L. Hopefully Timmy T and Demetrius will be joining me shortly. Happy Sunday to you, Audrey. Sorry for messing up your name. As I said, man, this is gonna be we're gonna try to get in the center of the screen here. We're gonna try to not that you can make any sense about this. I'm gonna try to hold my cuss words for like the first 5 to 2 minutes, you know. We don't want to get banned or anything like that, man. But this is not, you know, as the title says, how does this keep happening? For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure many of you do know, there was a mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. It is being investigated as a hate crime, as it should be. This was racially motivated. And I'm just going to call it like it is. You know, I've actually seen the video. And as I said in my video earlier, man, that's some hard shit to watch. That's I didn't already let the cuss words fly, but it is what it is. That's some hard to watch, man. It's like he's playing a Grand Theft Auto or some video game or something, Call of Duty or something like that, man. You can actually see him have somebody on target. He actually has a white guy on target, clear shot at him, and he says, "Sorry," as if he didn't mean to point the gun at him, and then went on about his business and started shooting at everybody else. So, and now it seems like they already trying to spin it to where the racial, where he's not mentally stable or some shit like that. Like I said, man, this shit gotta stop, man. innocent people are losing their lives. And to my knowledge, I think all the people of color. I'm not sure of that. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But regardless of the color, you have a heavily armed man walking into people at the grocery store. And from the video, he gets out the car shooting. People dead in the parking lot. Uh, and then you sit there and you try to, and I know somebody, it's gonna be somebody on the Crying Nigga Network, CNN. I said what I said because that's where they act when they're on there. It's gonna be somebody on one of these mainstream medias, not your local news, but your damn mainstream media, that's gonna try to make a case for this guy, just as they did with Dylan Roof, just as they did with the kid that was uh, that just got off a couple months ago. There's no way you can make a just cause for anyone acting like that. He had enough sense to drive 2.5 hours. He had enough sense to operate the gun, load it, all of that. So the last thing I want to hear is he mentally unstable. I seen a report where, it was something where they made a report a year ago or something like that. But you still allow this guy to have firearms. Where's his parents at? Where's his family at? And I'm not gonna hold them to the fire, at least not yet, not till I find out more information. But this type of shit that we can't have, man, because I know damn well if if I walk in Harris Teeter or Lowe's Food, some people looking at me like I'm gonna steal some shit. Not everybody, but some people are. So what if I had a walked in Whole's Food or Harris Teeter and started shooting up people? You think the police would have, you think I would have been taken into custody? That police department, wherever it would have been, would have made sure they laid my ass out. It would have been closed casket. It's always different. It always seems to be different when it's somebody white holding the gun and it's black victims on the ground. They get taken into custody. Same shit, different day, same song. And the thing about this, man, is you're gonna have some, it'll be talked about for a while, and mainstream, your mainstream media will cover it for just a little bit. They ain't really giving it a lot of coverage now, but they'll cover it for a little bit. By next week, they'll try to swipe it under the rug, and we'll be back talking. They'll throw that whole Ukraine shit back in our face again. And my honest feelings is I really can't. I really can't worry about what's going on in Ukraine because there's so much bullshit going on in the country I live in. And there's so much bullshit going on to people of color, people that look like me. Always has been in this country. And ain't too much change. If that. I don't understand this, It's a damn shame I'm pushing 50 and I damn sure don't understand it. I am, like I said, I'll be 50 this year. I have in my lifetime, I've watched the KKK march in my hometown, in my hometown. And me and these two gentlemen right behind me on this picture were right there in that downtown section when they were marching, standing there talking trash to them. They ain't want to smoke then. Because we didn't come to play that day. We was every bit of 17, 18 then. Just in my hometown, I watched Brother Amman Muhammad have to put up a fight just to have Black Family Day. Something that he's been fortunate enough to keep going on for probably about 24, 25 years now. And much praise to him for winning that fight and keeping Black Family Day going on. But it's shit like this, man. Shit like this that really makes you wanna take some heads sometime. Maybe that ain't the right way to be. You know, you shouldn't live with all that hate in your heart. But it's people out there that obviously just hate other people because of the color of their skin. You know, and if that's the case, man, if this guy was raised that way, then that's when you have to look at his fucking parents, his fucking uncles and his aunts and his grandparents. Because if that's the way he was raised, that shit was instilled in him. I don't know. I'm sure we may find out what caused him to do all of this, but there are victims. There are so many people affected by what happened in the city of Buffalo, of all races, because and that affects us here too, wherever you're at, because now you have to, or at least you're gonna think about when you go to the grocery store, you gotta look over your shoulder. You gotta be aware of your surroundings, and you should always be aware of your surroundings wherever you are. But it gets worse now. You know, there's a war going on in Ukraine and Russia going back at each other. And, you know, I'm old enough to remember that, you know, there was a time when, you know, you'd wake up, you didn't know if Russia had bombed you. You know, I remember those days. You know, we on the verge of pissing Russia off again. Uh, North Korea still, you know, they still don't take no shit off of us, and we still have to deal with bullshit here in the States with people who are supposed to be fellow Americans. But you know, you get mad when Cap takes a knee in a private protest. Everybody got a whole bunch of shit to say. I don't hear them people talking now. You remember? I know a lot of y'all know Candace Owens. That heifer always got some shit to say. You know, about this and that, throwing black folks under the bus, even though she black herself. She damn sure don't act like it. But her time coming. Yet we can't find, where is she at? I don't see her on CNN with nothing to say right now. That sheriff that was in Milwaukee, that the big Trump supporter, where is he at? Where, you know, all these you know, everybody, I'm all for people being able to defend themselves and having, you know, getting a gun. If that's your right to have a gun, fine. But with that gun comes responsibility. And you have to be held accountable for your actions with that firearm. So this guy needs to be held fully accountable for his actions. 10 people are dead. Probably could have been more. I may get banned for this, for what I'm about to say, but it is what it is. Shouldn't be nothing on the table but execution for him. That's it. That's all should be on the table. And to the people of Buffalo, if I were you, I would be in City Hall's, I'd be deep in City Hall's ass in the morning. Your district attorneys, police chiefs, the mayor, yeah, he needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. The same law that you ask us to believe in all the time. These laws of the land that you ask us to believe in, it's time to put them to work on this guy. No questions asked. Yeah, he gonna have to have a fair trial. I understand that, but these folks that were shopping for food, they didn't get a fair chance to go home. So so I don't give a damn about him having a fair trial. Fuck him. And I said what I said. You know, we were originally gonna come on here and talk about the whole Kevin Samuels thing and the love and hate that he's getting now that he's passed, but I immediately pivoted from that because this is definitely more important. This is definitely more important. And here's a comment from my man Dre, man. Dude had the nerve to plead not guilty. Well, as I said, we all seen the video. Well, I ain't gonna say we all seen it, but many of us have seen the video. I don't know what fucking lawyer. I'm sure there's gonna be a lawyer to take his case. There will be, or there'll be one appointed to him. But I'm pretty sure the insanity plea is gonna be on the table. You know, they already trying to spin that. But that the judge, the jury, that all that needs to go. That don't need to be on the table. That shit don't need to be on the table at all. I've 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 seen close up this system prosecute some of my closest friends for marijuana. Give them 15 years for a bag of weed. Then they get in court and the DA will trump up a bunch of charges, say they're racketeering and this and that. Give them 15 years, 20 years. But here we are. This guy, well, here we are again. Because it ain't like we ain't seen this shit before. He kills 10 people. Just walks into a grocery store, starts shooting. And as I said in my video earlier, there was one scene in the video that I saw where there was a body laying on the ground. I take it that it looked like a woman. It looked like she was already shot and was already dead. He shoots her again and looked like it was a headshot. And this guy wasn't, he was squeezing the trigger, but some of these shots were one kill shots. So that tells me this guy's, if he doesn't have some military background, he's got some training with some shooting. Probably been doing a lot of deer hunting, shit like that. I mean, we got to do something about this gun control shit. There are people of all races that don't need guns. He's only 18. He can get a gun, but he can't buy a bottle of liquor or a pack of cigarettes. And the gun lobbyists will fight like hell to keep that age limit at 18. They probably would change it to 16 if they could. Let me take a moment and look at some of you guys' comments, man. As I said, my man Dre, I appreciate you, what you did this morning, man. Like I said, that shit was hard to. That was some hard shit to watch, man. Got a comment from Quinta. Walked in the grocery store in the black community. He knew exactly what he was doing. I don't want to hear nothing about mental illness. You damn right. I don't want to hear nothing. Not a damn word about mental illness. All right, give me just a moment. I got my man Timmy T in here.
Man, what up, bro? I'm sorry.
What up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. I'm just ranting and raving.
What you ranting and raving about, bro? Buffalo.
Ranting and raving about that about the murders in Buffalo, man.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I watched that video, man, and I was so disheartened, man. The dude, it was like to him it was like what's that Call of Duty, man. He had a GoPro on, man, and he shot those people, man. And I mean, and I hate to keep saying it, man, keep beating a dead horse, man, but bruh, that's where I carry my weapon, man. I'm not gonna be number 10, man. I'm not gonna be the 10th person shot like that, man. I mean, I don't know what I can do, but I'm definitely gonna lay some fire back toward this guy. You know what I'm saying? And to kiss my ass, I mean, when he got arrested, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was standing up when he got arrested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They handcuffed him. You know, I mean, y'all know my history. I got my ass beat, but a whole lot less than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said in my post today, I don't know if you saw my post. You see, people getting shot down for selling cigarettes, sleeping on a couch, going to a fucking funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But no cop thought it necessary. This guy wasn't dangerous enough to shoot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you the bad part, man, is like right now he's locked up. He's gonna be in protective custody right now. When after his fucking trial, he's gonna go on a state prison yard. The white supremacists are gonna love and honor this man. He's gonna protect. He's gonna be living like a king in prison. And
hopefully he'll be living on death row.
You want to bet? You want to bet that? Because he probably had struggles, issues. He's probably been bullied. You know, he didn't have the same opportunities. You know, come on, man. You know what it's set up at. You know what it's set up like.
I know, but I don't know what the laws are in. Well, that's New York State, so I think they have real strong gun laws. At least it's
hard to get a weapon in New York State. I mean, and as far as the hearsay, I mean, it's like premeditated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he thought about it. They've been planning it since January.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, man. As I was telling the people, man, that video was extremely hard to watch. Like you said, it looked like a damn video game.
Man, listen, man. I saw that video First thing this morning, somebody sent that video to me. Matter of fact, it was a member of a gun club, and I saw it, man. I was like, man, damn. I got so mad, man. I went and played golf today, and I play. I'm not gonna say that's why I played terrible, but it was on my mind the whole time, and I was like, I can't believe that somebody be that evil, man. I mean, he shot two of them like twice. I know when he reloaded, the lady that was in front of him, she was moaning, and he went ahead and shot her again, man. And I don't know if anybody that's watching this podcast has seen the video. If you got a weak stomach, I wouldn't watch it. It's awful, man.
Did you see where he gave the white guy a pass though?
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He said, I'm sorry. I was like, damn, you sorry?
Yeah, that right there lets me know you
know exactly what it was.
Yeah, you know what the hell you doing.
Yes. He said, I'm sorry. He pointed at him and didn't shoot. He said, I'm sorry. You know, dog, man. I mean, what use is a trial for him? I mean, you saw him. His first person shooter. He had the camera on, so he did it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And the thing about it is as I was saying earlier before you came on, what if that was me walking into Whole Foods?
You be fucking dead. You be motherfucking Garcia be over there right fucking now. I mean, you be ugly too. Your clothes, I mean, it shot you 700 times, man. You be dead. Me too, man. For a whole lot less. And that's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, and then you ask to trust the system. They ask you to trust the system. Why? It ain't set up for us. No way in fucking the world that I would have got away with it. That I would have even got arrested. No way.
And see, as I also said earlier, man, this is an opportunity that those people, that community, they need to be at City Hall before them folks get to work tomorrow morning.
And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That is why I'm pro gun, pro Second Amendment, because just imagine you had the opportunity to defend yourself. Because I saw guys laying down. Why would you lay down and let this man shoot you? That was their first thought was to lay down. This man just walked up on him and shot him like dog.
Yeah, man.
But you carry. You carry.
Yeah.
And I carry. The least I'm gonna do is die with an empty gun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot back. Yeah. If you don't hit me, like that first lady, like the first two ladies, you don't hit me like that, and I get an opportunity to draw my weapon and fire, I'm gonna fire. And this guy's not a trained assassin, man. He don't know if you throw back at him, you're gonna either hit him or he gonna run. Simple as that.
No, I'm not gonna say he's a trained assassin, but I do think he probably did a lot of deer hunting.
He can shoot
like that.
He can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot.
He can shoot.
He know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He know what he's doing.
Yeah, he can shoot. He can shoot because he was jumping from and that's from the hip. That's from the hip. He didn't have it on the shoulder. That's from the hip.
So, I don't. Again, I don't. Even though they trying to spin that little crazy shit now, I don't even want to hear that.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that community, they need to be on the police chief's ass, the mayor's ass, district attorney. Only thing should be on the table for this guy is the death penalty.
Only thing.
That's it.
None else.
I know whoever his attorney is probably going to try to cut a deal. Shouldn't be no deals offered. None. As far as I'm concerned.
If they offer him anything else, we should protest and shut the fucking city down. When you decide to do something like that, man, you made a decision you're gonna kill, and he researched it. He knew where he was going.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this is it's crazy, man. I originally wanted to I was gonna see if y'all wanted to get into the whole Kevin Samuels thing, but this right here is way more important.
Way more important.
Yeah,
Do you,
man.
do you, do you see the comment from Andre? He said it was a government issue AR with a three
Yeah,
shot burst, a fully automatic weapon.
yeah, yeah.
How did he come across that?
Now you got
Tell,
he
tell me how
knows
you come across that.
he knows some people. I got my man D getting ready to come in. What up,
Yeah,
bro?
man.
What's going on?
Well,
That much, man. Celebrating anniversary, birthday, all in one.
Hey, happy
happy
anniversary and
happy
happy
happy,
birthday.
happy birth anniversary.
What y'all up to?
And we talking about this mess that happened in Buffalo yesterday, man.
Still in the jail with a mouth full of Kool-Aid. Put him in the black
Ain't gonna happen,
ambulance.
dog. It ain't gonna
Say
happen.
what?
It ain't gonna happen, man. I'm telling you. Like guys like that, man. Look, when they go to the penal system, man, the penal system, you got to decide. You got supremacists. You got Muslims. You got the regular blacks. You got the Mexicans. Look, the supremacists are gonna love this guy. He gonna be famous. He gonna be fucking famous.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you
Hey,
already
we're
famous.
good.
You there, bro?
Feds gonna pick because of the hate crime. So he might not even be with them.
Wherever he go, any prison, in the world, whether it's fair or not, you split up in what you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, supremacists are gonna take care of him.
Like I said, if he's on death row, you know, he in solitary. If he go to a federal supermax, you know, he's in solitary still. They send him that joint in Colorado that's underground. But my opinion, he needs to give him the electric chair and the gas chamber at the same time.
Oh, you
That's
talking
what
about
I
that
feel.
Colorado where El Chapo is? That's
Yeah,
Supermax.
but
That's Supermax. That's why the
Yeah,
Unabomber. That's why the Unabomber, El Chapo, all them
El
out
Chapo is.
there. Yeah, he out there in Colorado. He can't. He gonna be out there. That's where he going.
I need this brother to go to death row. I need him to be on somebody's death row. And I think Timmy made a comment about it earlier about the laws in New York State. Now I know New York City and New York State have different gun laws. I'm not sure what they are, but if you remember, you know, Plaxico Burress shot himself a couple of years ago. He had to serve 3 years.
Yeah, for shooting himself.
Yeah. So this bro, you know, this jackass right here,
He
he
was in
killed
Harlem.
10 people.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Yeah, he was
Hey, look,
in New York City.
and no nicknames. This guy's a jackass. This guy's a coward. This guy's a piece of shit. And his mom and daddy pieces of shit because they made a piece of shit. So that's how I feel about it.
So yeah, you know, depending on what those laws are in the city of Buffalo or New York State or whatever, I'm not sure what they are exactly, but as I said, nothing should be on the table but the death penalty as far as I'm concerned. And I really hope that's what it is.
Happy anniversary.
I don't think he heard you.
Happy anniversary.
Appreciate it.
You drinking alcoholic
LIT.
Kool-Aid?
Some
LIT.
Bel Air. A little rose.
Yeah, LIT.
What you eating, Timmy? Where you at? What you eating?
I mean, look, eat some chips, drinking.
Drive through somewhere, ain't you?
I'm outside.
But yeah, man, let's get back serious on this thing, man. As Timmy posted on his post this morning, man, how does this keep happening? You know what I'm saying? That's the real question. I know if it was one of us, if it was one of us, they would have made an example out of us.
how do you arrest an active shooter without incident?
First of all, people always claiming gun laws, gun laws, gun laws. Gun laws are not gonna stop that. It's not the guns that's killing people. He could have went in there with a 22 and did the same thing. He could have went out with 22 and did the same thing.
I said this one. I had a conversation about that. They're gonna be like assault rifle this, assault rifle that. That man walked in and calculated shot. But I could do that with a damn
9mm, 38.
a high point 9mm. Any weapon in the building, I can do the exact same thing. Nobody firing back.
The person,
it's like 50 in the bird.
Look, a gun can't shoot itself.
No.
But I'm not so much on the weaponry. It's I guess for me is this keeps happening again, and all three of us carry. I got my concealed, but a lot of times mine is, really most of the time or all the time I carry is right there in the open where it can be seen.
Shit.
Why can't this country do something about this? I mean, this goes all the way back to when the kids walked up in Columbine and shot the school up. We still got school shootings going on, and
man, for me,
they don't give a shit about black. They don't give a shit about black men. So they shoot the hell out of us. The cops shoot.
All of this is race related, man. Even to the black guy that shot up the No, I'm fine. Even the black guy that shot up the way, that was race related. You know what I'm saying? He had something against Asian people. Try to tell you. But I mean, it's all about race, man. It's all it's just the division that this country is in now. It's just everything is divided. And the sad thing about it is politicians are now gaining access because or gaining ground because of the division. They thrive off of division. Let me create this kind of havoc or this confrontation with these races. And we know that we got white people that's gonna follow a certain group. We know we got black people that's gonna follow a certain group. And so they thrive on it. It's not about doing the right thing. Now being a politician, it's about votes. It's about who you can get to support you so you can get in there and get what you want. So and they keep talking about gun laws. First of all, it's several industries that run this country. Insurance industry, the oil industry, and the gun industry. Those three industries right there is something you cannot touch. If you want to think about it, you always talk about like price gouging. Look what the gas company's doing. There's no reason for gas to be $4-5 a gallon now. There's no reason. We ain't used no more oil than we were before this war started. But gas prices have shot up $2, right? Gun sales went up when all of the race tension and stuff started coming on. Well, gun sales might have excelled then, but the reason they put it out there was because more black people started buying guns. That's the only reason they talked about it. They didn't talk about it no. More black
if anybody is eligible to own a weapon legally, don't worry about it. Empire Arms will put you in something. We'll put you in something. We'll put you in something. I mean, it's just not. It's just not about guns and stuff. It's about race in general. And I'm not jumping off the subject, but Chris Paul's family was touched at a basketball game, and they made that about race. So like, what's the big deal? If look, my mom been gone for 2 years, almost 3 years. If somebody would touch my mom, I lost my motherfucking mind. Fuck my career. Fuck basketball. They tell me, what's the big deal? He just touched. He touched somebody's mom. I don't care how much you pay for your seats. You don't garner the right to touch somebody. You know what I'm saying? They talk shit to motherfuckers, and you talk shit to motherfuckers. And they ain't talk about Westbrook and LeBron talking back to fans. Just because you bought those seats don't give you the right to talk to people like that. Demetrius, somebody came in your job because you at work and talk shit to you. You would call the police and get them put out. Right? I would. Same thing. You call the police and get them put out. They are at work. Basketball players at work, but people make it a division. They make it they make it about race, and it's not about race. It's about right and wrong.
I think until somebody holds them accountable or either punch them in the motherfucking mouth, that that'll stop all that shit. Um, all these the school shootings and shooting up grocery stores or going into churches and shooting people while and church is supposed to be the safest place you can go. And
People don't care, man.
got to hold these folks. You got to hold these killers accountable. The thing with Chris Paul's mom, I know the guys were banned from the arena, but that should have been criminal charges right there.
Nah, they should have
quite honestly, I might would have rather seen Chris Paul punch the motherfucker in his face.
Listen, man,
But,
I would have got suspended for the rest of the season because I'd have ran up in the stands and beat that motherfucker's ass. I mean, I know I don't have millions and I don't have that to lose. But I don't give a fuck. I got a pretty decent job now. But if my mom was at my motherfucking job right now and somebody touched her, fuck that job. I'm gonna shoot to your ass. I'm gonna give you all I can give you. And I keep it on me. So if I can't beat you, I'm gonna burn you. That's real, man. I hate the fact, like, I hate the fact that people think it's all right.
Yeah.
That
we're seeing a lot of that as of late, where people think it's all right to jump up on stage and shit like
again,
that.
Yeah, you should you should beat asses
until you beat somebody's ass. That'll stop.
You should start beating motherfuckers' asses for shit. They'll stop doing shit.
Yeah. And I got a comment from my man David. Says a waste of taxpayers' money to house this mofo. I agree with you, David. It's definitely a waste of taxpayers' money to let him sit in any prison for a long period of time. My opinion, once you find him guilty, you send him on straight to the chair.
Straight. No appeal, especially if you like plead guilty, because it's gonna be hard for him not to plead guilty. I mean,
he pleaded not guilty. He pleaded not guilty.
Why? Got the video, right?
Yeah, but that's gonna lead into that mentally unstable shit.
If he had enough time to think and put a GoPro on, then he was fully sane. And the fact that he pointed at somebody and he didn't shoot, he knew his targets were.
Yeah,
it was calculated. So it's no mental illness.
Well, we all know they're gonna try their best. As I said, find him guilty, take him on downstairs, and hook the damn battery cables up to him. Send him on out of here. Throw the damn body on the side of the road or something.
Shit is terrible, man. I just don't understand how. I don't understand how people. I saw the video, man. The video was evil, man.
Yeah.
It was evil. And if anybody, and this is just a definite side note, if anybody is on my page takes up or makes excuses for this motherfucker, man, please unfriend yourself, because I'm gonna talk bad to you, because there's no reason, and that's white, black, red, green, or indifferent. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? We have never just held other people more accountable than shit. We hold everybody accountable. Wrong is wrong and right is right. So that shit was fucking terrible, man.
Yeah,
who was his mom and dad? You know what I'm saying? Who was his family?
Well, I haven't seen or heard them speak or give a statement or anything yet. Don't even know if they knew about it.
Because he's young, right?
Well, he was 18, but as I said, if he's a racist, well,
yeah,
he is a racist. He is a racist.
It was taught, right? That was taught.
This is something he was taught. So, You gotta look at his mom, his dad, his uncles
Yeah.
and aunts and grandparents and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we may find out.
When I was
We may have
18,
set him off. We may not. At this
when I
point, I
was
really
18,
don't
all I
care.
was trying to do.
Put
That's
him
what I'm
in the
saying. I mean,
chat.
I don't. What's wrong with these 18-year-olds? I mean, you worried about shooting them up. I was just trying to play. Listen, only thing was on your mind at 18 years old was fucking women. Period. Nothing.
Yeah.
You was
And,
trying to play hide and salami with anybody want to play. Anybody want to count. You know what I'm
and
saying?
and
But these
and
guys, I mean, they on some other shit, man. How can you walk into where first of all you drive up to a grocery store, you shoot 2 or 3 people outside without remorse, and then you shoot inside the building, and you go inside the building and continue to kill people. Where does that start? Where do you think that up? You know, I mean, I couldn't imagine that, man. I mean, it's crazy.
and live streamed it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
live
So you
streamed
meant to do that. You wanted to be famous. He wanted to be famous. So I said, let's make him famous. Make him famous. Make it. Make it. Make his mom.
I
It's
say
not
just
true.
put him
What
in
do you
the chat.
mean? What's
Like I
not
said,
true?
I don't know what the death penalty
So what's
laws
the
are
story?
in the state of New York, but that's what he
I
needs.
can you. Yeah, that's it. I'm 50. I'm 50. It was a different time. I'm 50. It was a different time. It was a different time. I was when I was 50. I always worried. When we was 18, we was worried about getting your raggedy car fixed so you could go pick up a girl, and which girl you're going to pick up. That's all we was thinking about. I mean, it's different now. It's different now, but still, it's punk ass parents raising punk ass kids.
Well, you gotta talk to the camera, not to them, man. But anyway, man,
Punk
it's
ass parents raising punk ass kids. It does not have anything to do with sexuality. It has to do with the ability to think and do the right thing. A punk will shoot you before he fights you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about sexual orientation. I'm talking about when we were growing up, we'd fight. We'll fight all day. Now the guys want you. If you punch a guy in the face, he gonna next time you see, he gonna shoot you 12 times. And it comes from parents not telling kids no, not correcting their kids.
Timmy.
Listen, man.
Tell
Yeah,
homeboy you're in the middle of something.
Huh?
Tell homeboy you're in the middle of something right now. All right, but for those of you who are still with us, man, getting back to it, it's crazy. I really don't know what to make of it, other than we live in a real bad world, a terrible world.
Look, I'm doing a podcast. Come on here. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Come here, young man.
Here we go.
Come here, young man. I'm on my podcast. Come here. Let's get your opinion. I'm good with that. Tell us about your nonprofit. That I'm tell you. See, who you talking to now is coaches. We coached for 10 or 15 years doing the same thing. We coached. We mentored young men. We taught them how to tie ties. We taught them about credit. We taught them about insurance. We taught them about how to do interviews. We taught them how to type. So,
what's up, bro?
I'm
you
not.
back?
We're not.
You back, bro?
We're not disregarding. Yeah, I got this young man. He heard us
Keep
talking.
it sideways.
What's
Yeah,
going
right
on,
there.
man?
Phone that went out.
Say what now?
Phone that went out.
What's going on,
Get your fat
How you
finger on
doing,
the camera.
Yeah, he thought I was writing off the youth.
All right, so what's the issue, Timmy? What the brother got to say?
Let don't look. Y'all got a little bit more song to the game, but don't write off these youth and say because his demeanor I didn't agree with. That's all. Because I said
We're not writing them off.
Punk ass parents raising punk ass kids, and I'm saying that on me, I let my daughter get away with way more than my mom let me get away with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like you do the same thing, right? Everybody did the same thing. Shit that your kids got away with, your mom would have beat their ass for. Same shit. That's called growth. It's not growth. It's not good. Look, good times, hard times make strong men. Good times make weak men. Weak men. If you're doing good and you're giving your kids everything they want, everything they need, they're gonna be weak people.
Timmy.
They're gonna be weak people.
You gotta make
Timmy,
your kids where
tell the brother come back in 2 weeks.
No matter what you got, I agree with
My
that.
kids got a criteria they got to meet to get rewarded.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I need to say, D, your kids are well mannered, doing shit. You know what your kids doing.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Look,
They invest time. They raise their kids. Now time. I got one. I got one. A girl. She's 25.
Say this.
Just graduated college. I'm proud of her. And the illustrious North Carolina Central University.
Look, Tim, you can probably relate to this. The age group like guys is like 21. People 21 to 30 years old right now.
Yeah, I've been married. I have been married for 22 years. 22 years.
For 22 years. You're telling me never to get married, right?
No, why would I tell you that?
All right. So
I'm gonna tell you, if you get married, be married. Act like you're married. Be a married man. I did.
Timmy.
All right. So what was?
Tell the brother come back in 2 weeks for the next show.
I got you.
For real, the generation, man, they got going on. The Generation X, man, they got some things. It's a lot of them. I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of them like they entitled. Like they got the right to tell you what they're gonna do or how they like being in manufacturing, being in management. Guys be saying, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna work Friday. Why do we have to work overtime Friday? Because the business says we need to work overtime Friday.
Absolutely. And Demetrius, you know, being in management like I'm in management, you know, like if you have to be there, if you have to be on Saturday, you don't get paid for it.
Everything after Thursday is free. So you know, I'm like, if I got to be there working free on Fridays, and y'all in there getting paid $40 an hour on Friday,
I take all the juice of these old heads drunk because they have a lot of jewels, but don't give up on the old head. Young, don't give up on the kids.
That's a whole nother show, bro.
And I'm gonna talk into y'all show.
Please do, but not right now. Please do. I invite you, but not right now.
I'm gonna get his information. I'm gonna put him on our podcast. He coming back.
Oh, I got some words to say.
Man, how old are you, brother? How old is he?
33. Just turned 33.
Okay. So you fall in that category of Generation X, right?
I Generation X. Generation X. You a Generation X.
Yeah. So
okay. What's your philosophy on that, sir?
Well, Generation X?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say all of you got some messed up philosophy, but a lot of them got messed up philosophies. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you, like, I can't speak for everybody, but I can tell you about my situation and my kids. And Timmy know. So we all we all grew up in the streets. So we all grew up hustling when we had our kids young. So we hustled. So our kids never wanted for nothing. So our kids was always spoiled. They had the shoes, they had the clothes, they had the money, they had the cars, they had all that because we was doing what we was doing. Not knowing at the time that we could have been ruining their lives because they felt like they were entitled to things that we were giving them. But
obviously so.
Even though we was doing what we was doing, because of our upbringing, we
Mm-hmm.
still taught them how to be respectful, how to work for what you wanted, how to not feel like everything is entitled to you, and do what you got to do to survive. So when you
He gave and told them
hey,
that by doing what, but that's I understand that as well, sir.
but what I'm saying though, so we did the things that we did because of our upbringing. It was totally different than guys that's doing the same thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, like the generation X, it's no honor amongst thieves. It ain't no honor. We grew
Mm.
up knowing that if we was doing dirt, dirt would get done to you. And if the at the time,
And I will agree with that.
so
I
this generation,
will agree with that.
they ain't gonna do no time. They gonna take on the next man before they do some time.
Yeah, yeah.
So it gotta go. You gotta go back to like the way we were upbrought. And even though we was doing the same stuff some Generation X was doing, we was raised different than what y'all were. And that's our fault. Like that's me, Tim, and my that's our generation fault. All right, I see y'all. So, but our
Not
kids, just
necessarily.
our,
Oh. It's our fault.
Not
what-
necessarily.
not ours, because our kids were brought up by us. So we was
Yeah.
always kids live. So our upbringing still trickle down to our kids. You know what I'm saying? Well, for some people who didn't have the upbringing like us or the foundation like us, they don't know it. They don't understand what it means to go out here and bust your ass to get what you want.
I see the banner, man.
Say
I
what?
cannot argue with you, sir, at all.
But you know, entitlement, man. It's nobody's entitled to nothing. You got to go ahead and get whatever you want.
And that's the thing. Like you said, being in management, people think they're doing you a favor just because they at work. I mean, that's not a favor. You're supposed to be at work. It's nothing.
Only thing that I'm saying is don't count out the youth. Because you was the youth.
And look, and all of us,
And things
and
change.
and all of us is coach, and we coach and we mentor. We donate out our own pockets every Christmas. Every Christmas, give a
I'm
coach.
trying to get my nonprofit started.
Yeah,
Well, no, it's starting, so we can talk about that.
definitely. After this show, I'm gonna get your information, man, and then we'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
Shoot, man. So
Boss
the meet,
man.
man. My had to take a shit.
Just don't tell.
Mine took a shit in the middle of the podcast. And he gonna why he ain't gonna wash his hands. If his hands ain't wet, when he come back, he's dirty. He's a dirty dog.
Yeah.
But
That
you know what I'm
kid,
saying? But
you know what though? I was just going back to the dude, the shooter, man. 18 years
yeah,
old, I'm trying to figure out how he can say not guilty. Like, how can you drive hours thinking about what you gonna do, murder people, and then plead not guilty? I don't understand it.
I'm telling you. I mean, how do you live stream you murdering people and then you plead not guilty?
I ain't do it.
Oh, we back.
Yeah, we back. I mean,
Okay.
it's to the point. I mean, I'm to the point, man. Honestly, man, it's just I don't know, man. And then I see how they arrest him. He didn't have a black eye. He wasn't dirty. He wasn't tased or nothing. They just without incident. You bring a man into custody that just shot 10 people. You bring him into custody without incident. How do they do that?
Oh well, let's just call it what it is. The color is skin. What the hell is you doing, Demetrius?
Demetrius did the
Making some-
tall angle. Man.
You know I'm just fine.
But anyway, man. I just say, I'm gonna call it what it is, man. We see this happen all the time. When the assailant is not black, well, when he's white, he gets taken into custody.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
And I'm gonna be
It
honest with you, man.
ain't like the guy had a gunshot wound to the leg or
Not a
anything.
wound,
Not
not
one.
didn't get tased, didn't get pepper sprayed, didn't get nothing, man. I'm telling you, man. That's what's terrible, man. Like I said, I hate this, and it's not threatening. It's just real life, man. I am not gonna be the 10th person shot by a mass shooter. I keep it on me. I keep it on me, and I'm gonna throw back. And that's why I'm pro gun. I'm pro Second Amendment. You know what I'm saying? Uh, plug Empire phones. You know what I'm saying? We'll put a gun in your hand if you want to be the man. You know what I'm saying? But it, you know, on a serious tip though, man, anybody that can legally own a firearm in the United States, anytime you can legally own a firearm in the United States, I suggest you do. I suggest you go train and practice and know how to use that weapon.
I tell you a good thing that probably would be vital would be, taking some type of class or training where people can be more aware of their surroundings. Um,
Uh,
you can easily just have the gun, but you got to know what's going on too, and you got to know how to react.
yeah,
So, that type of training, I'm sure is out there somewhere. Somebody teaches it. Uh, maybe our homegirl Latoya may teach that type of training.
yeah. I
Uh,
saw her doing some. I saw her doing some urban training. You know, we got to do that, man. You got to seek cover, man, and learn how to shoot, man. But you gotta return fire.
yeah, man, it's like I said, it's a crazy
Security
world.
guard, security guard actually shot him, but he had the bulletproof vest on, right?
Well, he was heavily armored. I heard he even
Yeah.
had a helmet on. So,
Listen, the security guard shot him, and he didn't budge. That was the last person he shot before he shot the before he said sorry. That was the security guard.
what was the security guard shooting?
Yeah, I mean, but again, I mean, on that same level, Empire Arms, we sell body armor too. I say stay strapped up.
Yeah, you definitely got to stay strapped up, but you got I got to reiterate, you got to know what's going on. You got to know your surroundings.
If you ready, you ain't got to get ready.
You got to and does anybody know anybody watching? Do you know if were any kids killed in this in the 10 people or wounded or anything? Anybody know that?
I don't think they put the names of the victims out yet.
Well, I don't need to know names. I just want to know were any kids hurt. Anybody know if any kids were hurt?
No, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Dre. Situational awareness training.
I know you're right. Situational awareness, and that's what we lack, man. I saw like two people get shot because they heard shots and all they did was lay down, and the guy came and shot them while they were laying down.
Well, that was like Colormine, you know what I'm saying? When they did Colormine, most of the kids that got killed that day were just hiding. And
Yeah.
then that came out with the what is it? No, what is it? How'd it go? It's something fight,
run, hide, fight.
something like that. Fight, some flee, fight, something.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aisha said there was no kids that were hurt, so I guess that's a good thing, even though this whole situation is bad. But I just hope and pray that legal system in Buffalo, New York State, holds this guy fully accountable. As David said, we don't need to waste no time housing him, letting him go through appeals and shit like that.
Well,
Hook
they
the
said
damn jump,
they did the
hook the
pre-trial.
damn jumper cables up to him quick.
I think they were just going. What they did is hearing. They said that they were just going to go ahead and move it to Superior Court to get tried.
Yeah, because you can't try a felony in district court. So, but like you said, it should be elevated to a hate crime.
Well, that's the way they're investigating it. But
Yeah.
again, really, what does that mean? Are we really gonna see some true justice this time?
You know how hard that is to get.
As you stated earlier, and as David said, if he goes to prison, they're gonna protect him in there. The
Listen,
racists
man,
will protect him.
they are. I mean, this guy is gonna be a martyr. He's gonna be like the Don because he did a he was it was racial and he got away with it. He killed 10 people. You know what I'm saying, for the cause. So when he go in the yard, when he go in the pen station, that you know what I'm saying, the airman's gonna take care of him. He'll be
That's
tatted
right.
up. He'll be tatted up.
He should never reach the yard. He should go straight to straight to death row, where you only on the yard for an hour by yourself, something like that.
Hey, I honestly feel like he gonna be like old boy in South Carolina, man. That shot up Our Lady of Grace. He on death row. He gonna get the same thing.
I don't know.
I mean, they took that fool to Burger King when they caught him.
I know.
So, but he still got death row. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to look up the death penalty laws in the state of New York. See if they do it.
Shit. What Andre say?
Most of the certs you take to be an instructor, most of the certifications that you take to be an instructor for concealed carry also require you to take other courses in situational awareness, close quarters, home invasion, many others. I only support the NRA, get all my certifications to train. So, like I said, so that right there would tell me that, if you are a licensed instructor, you have that ability to offer that training to someone. So, Dre could do it, or Toya could do it. But that's something that everybody, even if you carry, you still need
Yeah.
to have
I
that
mean,
type.
like you said, a lot of people carry weapons, but they're not trained. You know what I'm saying? We shoot a lot. I shoot a lot. So I mean, but it's a lot of people that have weapons that don't shoot a lot. You not only need to have your weapons, you need to be trained. And urban warfare is different. It's not just shooting. You know what I'm saying? You shooting at a target. This target don't shoot back. So you want to conceal. You know what I'm saying? You want to get cover. So I mean, it's things you got to train, man. I know it's a range in Raleigh that teaches that instructs that. They actually have like a playground for that. You know what I'm saying? So people just need to know how to shoot, man. It's not just owning a weapon. Anybody can have a weapon.
Like I said, I'm still trying to research this death. If anybody else can find the information on that death penalty in New York, let me know. All right, man. I see Demetrius then stepped out again. So other than the bullshit, man, how you been doing, Timmy?
Man, I've been doing all right, man. Just staying out of the way, working hard as hell, man. Working hard as hell, trying to eat. I see y'all doing y'all thing with them cigars, man. I'm doing my thing with these weapons, man. Trying to eat, man. I want to be a household name when it comes to purchasing and buying weapons, man.
Right. Well, the thing about it, man, is you got three entrepreneurs right here, so we trying to make it happen, man.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make me start smoking cigars, you know? I'm
Ain't no
gonna
game, bro.
I'm gonna just buy some cigars and just hold them in my mouth.
No, you can't hold it in your mouth now.
I
It's a real relaxing
I'll
experience.
figure something out. And when you guys need weapons, man, come to me first. I'll match anything. I'll match anything you got out there.
I definitely will do.
Uh,
I'm in the market for that. Still looking for an AR myself.
I'll put you in one. I'll put you in one. I'll put you in one, and I'll put you. I've got some triggers for you too. I got some binary triggers.
Okay, now from what I'm reading, uh, the death penalty is no longer enforced. It's declared unconstitutional
What's
in New,
unconstitutional?
in New York, state of New York. That's what I'm reading now. See if don't quote me on that, but quote Google on that. Don't quote me. So I think maybe the most, if that's true, then the most he may be looking at is life.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, bro.
But hopefully, I'm just gonna speak on my
It's all.
opinion. I hope that I'm
You said
wrong,
what
and
you
I hope
said.
that death penalty
Go on
is
Facebook and you go on the YouTube channel also.
enforced
Yeah.
there, and he
Give me 1 second.
part of that death penalty. But we shall see.
We said what we said. We said what we said.
Make sure you get that young brother's information.
Yeah. I'll get it to you. Yeah.
Make sure you get the young brother's information.
I got it.
We're gonna bring him on. He seemed like he had some stuff to say, so we're gonna give him an opportunity to say it.
Oh, we got you. I ain't trying to intrude on your podcast. Much respect, much love. Call us Generation X and this and that. I'm like, no, it's me right there. It's me right there. And if you inbox me, I'll put you everywhere you need to go. You know what I'm saying? I need to go nowhere. I got you. Trying to see what y'all talking about. Huh?
What's up, bro?
Y'all, old time. You 50, how old are you, sir?
Do what?
I said, how old are you, sir?
I'm 49.
Okay. You got wisdom. I see all that great.
I appreciate it, but that comes
That's
from having
called
kids.
that's called wisdom. I'm just now getting my gray in as Generation X or whatever you want to call it. So,
I'm just call you your name, bro. I ain't gonna call you Generation X.
all right.
You're
You
another
can.
man, so
I mean, I got many names.
we all one generation, brother.
Yeah. And y'all, okay, y'all. Hey, I got so much to talk about. Y'all positive. Hey, as long as it's positive. Always positive. Y'all some positive older black men. Always positive. We're always positive.
We'll definitely give you the opportunity to speak
That's
your
what I
mind.
say about it.
We'll definitely give him the opportunity to say what he got to say.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get his information. We're gonna put him on. We're gonna bring him on. So he can talk about. He said he got a non-profit going on. So we definitely support that. Ain't nothing to bring on or put on. Just men talking amongst men to help out this youth. That's our future. That's the exact reflection of us. You know what I mean? Through all your trials and tribulations, sir, and all your trials and tribulations, sir, after all the years and years and years and the tears and the heartbreak and stuff like that, the lessons that you've learned as a black man, educated black man or uneducated black man, you got some years underneath your belt. You gotta give it back. Period. And if you don't, then you what he said, a pussy ass, this, that. Don't know pussy ass motherfuckers around no pussy. No, 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 no. You were incorrect by saying that, sir. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you do know, you will do better. So I'd rather tell you something to where you hear it, so you can't say nobody else ever told you. Now, if you don't know, you don't know. But if I tell you and you do that, whatever, not my problem. A lot of people need to hear that. I know you, man. Look here. I don't know your story. I don't know your story. I don't know you from Adam from Sam or whatever, nothing like that.
But conversations is what's gonna change the time or the tides. Conversation and action, not indecision, not going back and forth about how things used to be and how things are at the moment. Where does that get us as a people, as a family, as a nation? Now, look, I got melanin. I'm black. You black. You my brother. I don't know. You know what I mean? But
Talking about how
wisdom, you got
things
some
used to
gray
be
hairs
is
for
part of our
something.
history.
What'd you say,
You
man?
Said
you
talking
know
about how
what
things used to be is a part of our history, so we should never forget that. We should
I'm
always remember that.
saying? Exactly. Oh yeah. Takes to youth to build a nation.
Well, how much longer we got on here?
All right, man.
We
Uncle
get
Joe,
ready to cut it out.
I got you.
information. All right. We'll sit down and talk one of these days. I just follow you.
All right. Yep.
Come on.
I'll follow you back.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it, bro. I think Demetrius already he gone, finished
Yeah.
celebrating his birthday and his anniversary. Can you hear me?
I got you. I got
Yeah, we're gonna go on and end it, man. You got anything you want to leave out with?
you. Man, just we got to do better. We got to do better. We can't keep letting nonsense happen, man. We gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? Silence is guilt, man. If we don't say anything about we don't say anything about the wrong, then we part of it. So so man, definitely keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep this. Don't let this thing right here go under the radar. You know, we got to stay on this. Again, don't stop fighting for the things we've been fighting for. You got elections coming up, man. Know who you voting for, and just do the right thing, man. So that's all I got, man. You good?
I'm good, bro. I'll probably go outside and smoke me another cigar.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm good, man. As far as me, man, I just wanna, like you said, man, don't we can't we definitely can't forget about what happened yesterday and the families and what they're going through. You never know, you might have some folks that's close to the people up there that were murdered.
yeah,
And you may want to check on them, see how they doing. Always check on your folks. You never know
always.
what people going through. Um, this is a sad time, but we're gonna get through it. But it's time for us to stop just getting through it and start coming out on the other side swinging. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
so to the communities up there in Buffalo, man, our prayers are with you. Um, but hold your elected official, hold your elected officials fully accountable for the
absolutely,
action yesterday. Put
absolutely.
their asses to the fire. The DA, police chief, um, the mayor, sheriff, hold their asses accountable. Get all the answers. Don't allow them to play the mentally unstable card. Don't allow that shit to happen.
I know, cause I mean, yeah, man. We gotta stay on. We gotta push.
And to everybody that's watching, we appreciate you tuning in. Um, it's sad that I must say this, but I gotta say it. Be careful and watch your six. Watch your back.
Yeah,
Keep your head on the swivel.
I'm waiting.
And if you have not looked into legally obtaining a gun or the training, please look into that. Consider that an investment in yourself and in your safety. And that's pretty much all I got to say. So for Demetrius, for Timmy T, and for myself, we said what we said.
Yeah, what we said.
We'll see y'all next time. Timmy, make sure you get your boys' information.
I got it.
All right, man. Be easy, bro.
All right, be easy, bro.
All right, y'all. That's us. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm out.